What's up, guys? Time to show off a new Kraken 2.1 build. This one has the blue crackle-esque dial. I'm going to go ahead and get watch cleaner out now because this is in a polished case. So it will fingerprint a lot easier than the brushed. So a couple cool things with this. I believe this is out of some bezels that I bought, there were 3 of them that were electric blue anodized. And I don't think I've ever used one of them before. If I have, it's been so long ago I forgot about it. I don't even know that I knew about these from him. So electric blue anodized Atlas bezel on a polished 110 case. We have that blue, I don't even know how to describe the dial. I've said crackle before because it felt like the right word on some of the designs. But it looks like paint as you're mixing it, but you haven't quite mixed it in yet. So did a set of silver pointer hands, and then I happen to have one of these like Pilot-y style seconds hands that has the blue dot in it, and I thought that looked cool. Went with a brushed diver. It's a stainless steel, real thick, as you can see, going around the corner here. Brushed stainless steel diver insert. Milled and Kraken engraved caseback on a super funky design by Mr. Gillespie over at Wristbound. A nice dark blue strap with a Kraken pre-V buckle. And that's the build. That blue has a nice little pop to it. As I said, this is polished, so you'll fingerprint it nice and easily, so watch out for that. Bezel will turn left, it'll turn right. It is a tension ring bezel and it is on tight. It is not going to move unless you want it to move. Automatic mechanical, there's a rotor in the back, so as you're moving, it's moving and keeping the time. But before you put it on, before you set your time, make sure you wind it just a little bit, because if you're not as active and you're not moving around as much, you might lose some time and then start gaining time again. So put a little bit in reserve. Back the crown off the threads. And see, hear it and feel it clicking. You'll know you're off that crown tube. You'll feel a little bit of play here, and you'll feel it clicking in your hand. A wind is a turn away from you or clockwise. Turning it towards you does not wind it. It does click it if you turn it towards you, but it is very easy to go wind it back and forth than doing this motion. 4 or 5 seconds of this mixed with the rotor movement will keep your time throughout the day, and if you do it for another 4 or 5 seconds, you will max out your 31-hour power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. When you are happy with your winding, you're going to pull it to the one and only click, and you can now set your time. Does not have a hacking movement, so that second hand is going to keep going. You also notice you've got a wobble crown. That deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement, so when you're pushing and prying on it, you're not putting any adverse pressures on anything. Alexa, what time is it? 12:20 a.m. Push this over, get it out of that time setting, and then wind that down. And that is your build. As with every build, you're going to get complementing beads. You're going to get a Kraken slider box with Atlas pillow inside. You're going to get a few things with the watch. You're going to get watch cleaner, which is what I was using on it just a moment ago, and a microfiber, just like what I was using a moment ago. Leather conditioner to keep the strap perfectly soft, though you probably won't need it on this one. You might use it on others. Do not use the microfiber. If you use it on that and it hardens and then you rub it on this, you will put scratches in that, so don't do that. And then lastly, you're going to have some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It's like poly watch, and it's for your domed acrylic glass that you can scratch. If you do, you'll put a tiny bit of this on it and you will buff it out. Generate some heat with your thumb and do tiny circles, filling that scratch and buffing it. And in about 30 seconds, it will be gone. Now, for the polished case, you can scratch it. You can put micro scratches in it. They come to me with micro scratches in them that often I don't even see until I take a picture. So, that said, if I have any extra Cape Cod cloths, I'll send them your way. I'll send one with the winner. They need to kind of stay moisturized. So what I do is when I open up the packet, I would put it in like a baggie or something like that, but I cut a little tiny square off, and then I use that to rub the scratch out. Like 30-40 seconds of it. Normally that's all you need before it is gone. If it's still there, flip that over and continue to do that for another 30-40 seconds. But make sure you put it back into something that's keeping it, you know, wet, for lack of a better word. But yeah, so try not to scratch that, but if you do, you can polish it back out. So that's the build. If it's going to you, congrats. This will be at 20, is it 22 or 23? Probably 22, if I have to make a guess. In tomorrow night's event, or it's after midnight, so in tonight's event, here in 20 hours. So if it's going to you, congrats. I hope you love it. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.